I have been streaming for almost 4 years at this point. I started in 2021, and something that I've never done on stream is play Never Have I Ever. Mainly because this game can get so unhinged. But you know what? It's St. Patrick's Day, everybody's getting drunk, everybody's getting, as the kids say, lit. I don't drink. But you know what? Today that's gonna change. Because for every single full hand that I put down, I'm gonna take a little sippy sip. Okay, we're gonna have fun today. Like, comment, subscribe. This is recorded live over on twitch.tv/peacein_17. Go follow right now. And let's go ahead and play some Never Have I Ever. I'm gonna regret this. I know I am. Chat, type 1 if you're excited. Type 2 if you, like, hate the stream. Wait, why'd you type 2? So chat, play along at home. Tell me how many fingers you put down in the comments. I am using the website Never Have I Ever app. This is the desktop version. Apparently there's a mobile app. So let's go ahead and play some Never Have I Ever. I got my hand up. Never have I ever shaved my head completely bald. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I've never gone bald. I think the shortest my hair has been here. But that's because I told the lady at the salon to cut off like an inch, and then she cut off like 5 inches because she said my hair was damaged. But in reality, I think she was just jealous of my luscious hair. Look at it. I think the only time that I might have to go bald is I might need surgery at some point, and they said I have to shave like back here just to like access my brainal stem cord. But there have been times where like you wake up in surgery and you're just fully bald because they're like, oh, we have to, it was an emergency. So like, I'm scared of that. But no, I have never gone completely bald. Never have I shoplifted. Okay, I don't know why I'm smiling. I'm not sure because I've never like stolen something. But I do have two things that are kind of on the fence. Like at the Dollar Tree in the floral department, there'd be like loose flowers on the ground, like flower buds off the stem. And little 4-year-old me would like pick them up. But like they didn't have a price tag, so that's fine. And then another story that I know you guys know is going to like thrift stores, and like my mom would teach me to rip off the tag and bring it to the counter, and then that way you get like a discounted price. I don't think that counts. Dollar Tree? I was 4! Next question. Okay, hashtag ad. Never have I stayed awake for more than 48 hours. I think you would die at that point, right? No, I've never done that. I think the longest I've stayed awake for had to be probably like 18 hours. I can't. I fall asleep. I'm too tired. Never have I ever spied on my neighbors. Okay, it's so fun. It's so fun. You get to see everybody's drama. And like when I was little, I stayed home a lot. So like you just look out the window. And of course you can't hear, but you can like kind of imagine and picture what they're talking about. So like it wasn't like spying, but a little bit. And like I'm nosy. And okay, I live in a bigger city now, and some of my neighbors are nice, and some of them are like wild. Okay, some of them, they got drama, and I like listening. I like opening my window and putting my ear up to the window. So okay, one finger down. Never have I ever lost my wallet. I've misplaced it, but I've always found it. I've never like hard lost my wallet. That's never happened. I've had the same wallet since I was like 12. And it's just like this simple brown trifold one that my dad gave me. But like I want to get a different one because let's just say we're not on the best terms. So I'm still at 4. Never have I ever regifted something. What? Everybody does it. I bet all of you guys put a finger down. Have you not been to a white elephant party? Self-report right now. That's the whole part of the game. I have not. You're lying. You're lying. Okay, that's a given. Never have I ever woken up drunk. I've never had alcohol besides today. Oh, that was an instinct. Next. Never have I ever lied about my age. Now chat, of course we're all above 13, right? Smile. I don't... Cause, okay, not to like get too personal, but like, you know, adult websites where they make you like verify that you're 18? If I happen to stumble upon those websites as a minor, I just clicked off because in my head I was like, I know I'm not supposed to be here. I'll wait till I'm 18. Same thing with social media, like I waited till I was 13, I waited till I was like 18 to make accounts on certain websites. I genuinely don't think I've lied about my age. Because most websites, like for social media, you had to be like 13. And I remember on YouTube, I would still use YouTube, I just wouldn't have an account. No, I don't think I've ever lied about my age. You actually waited? Yeah, I was such a goody good. Yeah, Tinder at 16, that's crazy. That is insane. Wait, that's really bad. Honey, are you okay? There is no dating apps for minors, and there's a reason for that. Next question. Never have I ever kissed someone and regretted it immediately after. Well... No? You guys want to hear a really cute story? So, I had my first kiss when I was 19, and I was going out with this guy, right? And we dated for a week before we had our first kiss, and it was at like my childhood playground on the swing set. It was like the most Hallmark movie thing ever. And he was so sweet because when he confessed to me, he was like, "Can I give you a kiss, Peacein?" And I was like, "No, I've never had a kiss before." And then he's like, "On the cheek?" And I was like, "Okay." And then he kissed my cheek, and then he like skipped away and did a comical jump and clicked his heels. But no, I've never regretted a kiss. Plus, like, a kiss can mean nothing and then everything. So I've never regretted it. Never have I ever misspelled my name. Obviously, my name is Peacein. And when you're typing on your keyboard, right, you do P-E-A-C-E-I-N. I always mess up the E. So I guess this counts. But in real life, so many people misspell my real name. If you know my real name, no you don't. I'm not gonna say it now. If you know, you know. But there's so many different interchangeable vowels and consonants that you can add to my real name that I've never misspelled it, but everybody else fucking does. I've only misspelled my pseudonym, never my real name. I guess that still counts. We're at 2. I think we've cycled through all of the free questions. So now, let's do extreme mode. No, not the devil emoji! Or is that the devil or demon? Or is it called imp? I don't know. We're at 2. We're skipping that one. Pretend that didn't happen. Pretend that didn't happen. Did a finger go down? No. I told you guys this stream was gonna be crazy. Okay, now that we've cycled through all the popular questions, let's do extreme mode. Please don't be sus. Okay, we're fine. Never have I ever bought drugs. I actually have never bought drugs. The only drugs I had to take was blood thinners, which, not even kidding, I think came out to be more expensive than buying like actual drugs. Next question. Never have I ever bullied anyone. I'm unsure. Because bullied implies repetitive behavior. And like, yeah, there were some times where like, I'm kind of mean or kind of snarky. But like, I don't think I've ever bullied somebody repeatedly. Like, if I'm ever mean, it's like in a one-off thing. Unless it's my sibling. But like, that you're supposed to be mean to your sibling. But no, I don't think I have. And if I have, just post like your 12-page essay on Reddit. This being extreme mode is crazy. I don't want to see what the other modes are. Next question. Never have I ever been punched in the face. No, wait. Wait. Okay, it's asking if I have been punched in the face. Well, there were 2 times, and they were both on accident, okay? There was one time where I was on the bus with my friend, and we were getting off the bus. We were in the back of the bus, so like, we had to go down a few steps, so I was on the bottom step, and they were up here, and like they swung their arm and it hit my face. So like it wasn't too bad, okay? And then accidentally, I mean, that's what they told me. How does that even happen twice by accident? We're getting to the second story, okay? And then the second story was I was having like happy fun time, okay, with a person, and we were like changing. We were like moving around in the room, okay? And then they just hit my face by accident. Anyway, I think that has to count. She's telling the spicy stories already. We only got one left. We just have to hope we don't get anything crazy. Next question. Never have I ever been in a relationship with more than one person at the same time. No, I'm sadly a monogamist. Never have I ever been attracted to a friend's partner. No. I will fall for somebody and only like that person. I've had drama. I've had like a previous partner's like friends try to get with me. Like after we were separated. But no, I've never felt attraction to somebody else when I was with somebody. Never have I ever been kicked out of a bar. I've never been in a bar. Never have I ever ignored brushing my teeth for over a day. Of course, that's like the most embarrassing thing. I have depression and I have trauma concerning my teeth. I hate brushing my teeth. I don't like the feeling of the bristles, okay? I don't like it. I'm getting better. It used to be so bad to where there would be like days. I think the longest I have gone without brushing my teeth was like a week. I know, disgusting, okay? Disgusting. But at this point, I try to brush them at least once a day, twice a day, like if I'm ready for it. There's probably a specific toothbrush for that. Oh, definitely. Like the ones that have the softer bristles are a thing, but like I don't like how those feel either. I just don't like anything touching my mouth. Like, I've said this before on stream, I don't like kissing. I don't know about disgusting, that just sounds sad. Oh, I have depression. Okay, well, chat, I got no more fingers up. You know what that means? It's time to get lit. How many of you have your whole finger down, huh? Let me just get my beverage ready. Let me get this ready. Bottoms up! Gulp, gulp. Ah, delicious. So yummy. I love getting drunk. Look at this. It refills. Isn't that sick? All you alcoholics out there? Delicious. This whole stream was for that one-off bit. Was it funny? I had this idea at like 10 p.m. last night. Drink straight out of 2012? No, I'm not even kidding. The drink app was like so poppin'. I remember at our school they had to ban it. Well, I'm satiated now. That was me playing Never Have I Ever. Honestly, not as unhinged as I thought it would be, but still really fun. Like, comment, subscribe, everybody. Thank you.